Hello, my name is Professor Brett Davies. Well, you are building on our law firm's website an update of your family discretionary trust. You may call it a family trust, you may call it a discretionary trust, you may call it a family discretionary trust or a discretionary family trust, but you're updating that document. Now, one of the benefits of dealing with a law firm directly is that you can ring us up anytime for legal advice and help. So what is the deed of variation going to do? What updates are there? We don't mind how messy your family trust deed is. We're going to clean it up with everything to bring it all up to date as much as the law allows. Now, we're not going to form a resettlement. Be very careful that we don't damage the family trust, but we're going to clean it up. So let's look at some of the things that we're going to do that you will get. You can see a summary which has a letter of advice which sets out all these things as well. So you can have a look at the summary of the sample document, and that will show you a lot of the things that we're doing, and there's a full letter of advice in the sample document. Well, firstly, we're looking at the general streaming provisions, so to make sure that you can stream off. So one, there might be a group of cash profit, there may be some dividends, some capital gains from a family home that's you're running a business from, so it's subject to capital gains. There might be sale of a block of land. There might be a capital loss. All these different things, all these different incomes and liabilities can be streamed off to different beneficiaries because you've got streaming provisions you will have when you're finished, including franking credits, attributions, also all the changes since 1985, since introduced capital gains tax. Also, the majority of appointors, we make sure they have to act unanimously, so you can't have the two daughters ganging up on the son once you and your wife have died and you've left all the appointer clauses to the three children. They must act unanimously. There's an ability to indemnify out of trust assets, which is required by the bank. And when you generate this, build this document, you also get a letter of advice you can hand to the banks so that you can borrow money based on this trust deed, provided the banks feel that you're able to do so, but the trustee will not get in the way of your borrowing ability. There's asset preservation to protect a bankruptcy. There's also a case called Bamford, and we have fully compliant with the ATO's expression on that. Also, you have loss recoupment. There's minutes for the deed of variation, and on our law firm's letterhead, a complete letter of advice. Now, telephone us anytime. You can get legal advice and we can explain to you how the document operates, why you need it, and any other questions you have. And that is the advantage in dealing directly